Okay. So we have seen your three-phase power calculation, right? For balanced circuit, a balanced network. Okay, that is of your uh, Y connected network. Okay, Y load. Okay, Y load. So we have seen this. Now we have to see of balanced network for delta node. Okay, we'll see what will be the thing for this. Then we'll go for unbalanced. Then thereafter, few more things. Okay. So few points are there. You have to just keep in mind. Okay, that are like in three-phase delta network or circuit. Okay, your VP would be your VL. That phase voltage are same as the line voltages, and your line currents are of fixed ratio, means your IPH would be IL by root 3, right? So this 1 by 3 is your fixed ratio. Okay, now so these two are the point what we have to keep in mind for delta connections whenever is there. Okay, you may also write this as IL equals to root 3 IP, whatever way you are. And another the equation what we have seen is delta B is delta L minus 30, right? So for all individual net phase, the it will be changing. Okay, for individual phases, for all the phases we'll see, right? Now let's see what is happening. Power in balanced three phase, let's see, delta circuit. Okay, so it will be of this kind. Right, your A, B and C, IA, and this is your network we have now. So first case, whatever what I am we are taking is for, no, not for case, when load is registered. Okay, so in this subpart, using phase parameters. Okay, so using phase parameter, we know the power equation. What we have got, that 3 Vp Ip cos theta, right? This is our equation. Now, since it is a resistive load, it will be same for this also. It will be your 3 Vp Ip. This will as work as unity factor, so it will go. So we have this, right? Second, using line parameters. Okay, so using line parameters, we have P equals to 3 Ip Vp cos theta, right? And we are well aware of this segment, and your Ip equals to IL by, we are aware of this. So on replacing, and the other part is your theta b equals to theta L minus 30 degree, right? So same thing, it will be your theta p value is 0, so it will be theta L minus 30 degree. Your theta L equals to now is 30 degree, right? Now replacing this into this into this into this. Okay, what we'll get? We'll get P equals to 3 Vp Ip cos theta p. It will be as sorry, Vp IL by root 3 cos. Now this is your delta L minus 30, and this value is again 30, so it will be root 3, sorry, VL IL. This will be your VL, right? P. You're getting the same answer what you have got for the y parameters. Okay, means y network, and for the delta network, we could, if we could see, we are getting the same alphabets. Okay, same equations for this, right? Now, now we'll see your when loads are L or C, means inductive and capacitive loads when there are. Okay, so for phase parameter, it will be constant. Okay, it will be same as it was. Okay, the equation would be your P 3 Vp Ip cos theta p, right? We know this value is unknown, as is our inductive, it may be lagging or leading. So this is your equation, right? For line, as we know, P equals to 3 Vp Ip cos theta p, right? Just we have to change the values, 3 VL IL cos del L minus 30. Okay, this would be the value for this, right? Now, now we will see when there is a unbalanced load, right? Till date, what we were sorry, we were seeing for the balanced load, right? Now, so power calculation, calculation of power in unbalanced three-phase circuit. Okay, we'll see power in unbalanced three-phase circuit, right? Now, so unlike power consumption for an unbalanced Y circuits, the consumption of your power for your unbalanced delta circuits cannot be performed easily. Means both are the complexity part is increased in both the cases. Okay, like Y would be very easy, but in delta it will take measure calculation and the complexity increase. So there is again different ways, right? Different ways to measure the power for the unbalanced circuit and all. We will see after this. We'll go into that part directly. Okay, 11 of you are there. Good. So now let's see. So first is our resistive load. The easiest part we will be taking care, because we know there is your resistive load, there is a power factor of that would be 1. So be it any condition, be it balanced or unbalanced, or your power factor is here. So the theta part, the more complex part of that is resolved in this, right? Now, so if we are going for using your phase parameter, okay, so now let me draw once. I have drawn somewhere now. Okay, over here it was. Okay, let me draw over here once. Okay. Mm, so we are dealing with our star part, right? So star would be like this. So this is your A, this is your B, this is your C, and this segment is your D, right? Where in three phase, this is your neutral. Okay, let's write as N, only N, right? This is your A, this is your C, this is your B. So current would be I of A, I of C, and I of B. Okay, fine. We'll see. Just keep in mind this figure. Okay, there is lot of connectivity that we will be showing according to this. Okay, fine. So for the three-phase Y circuit, we are dealing with Y, so we'll write Y over here. Three-phase Y circuit. Okay, so just see the phase. Phase is for one is your AD, second is your CD, BD, then is your CD. Sequence wise, if we go by sequence wise, is AD one phase, BD one phase and CD one phase, right? So we'll go by phase wise as we are dealing with your phase. So we'll go by phase wise. Okay, what will be happening in that? Okay, so in that for phase AD, right? This is your A and this is your D. Neutral is D, so we consider this your phase AD, right? For phase AD, so power in that particular portion, as it is your unbalance means either the magnitude your voltage or current, okay, or phase of your voltage and current would be different. It will not same for all three. This is what the unbalanced conditions we call in a network. Okay, so generally what we have the balance supply. If it is supplying 220, it will be going 220, it will be going 220. Okay, it will be 480, 480 and 480, right? This is a balance condition. But whereas if it is your 480 and this is your 220 and this is your 60, so these are unbalanced condition, be it the magnitude or the phase. Okay, anything could be different, will be not equal. So that condition we call the unbalanced condition, right? So the power across each phase would be different. We have to calculate and we have to then add up to have the total power for the same, right? Irrespective to the balance condition. In balance condition, what we're seeing, we were saying that for one phase, our equation is your VI cos theta, right? Whereas all are in balance condition, so we are multiplying your or adding all three, so it will be your 3 VI cos theta, right? It was for the three phase balance condition, right? It was single phase and it was three phase, right? So similarly for unbalanced condition, we have to find out for every phase, and then we have to sum up to get all the different phases. So now PA would be equal to your VAD, voltage across that phase, right? IA, why I'm writing IA? Because be it phase or be it line, it will be same. In star we know, right? Am I right or I'm wrong? Tell me. In Y, in Y connection, the known parameters are your VP equals to VL by root 3 and IP equals to IL, right? This you have
Yes,
to
sir.
keep, yeah, this you have to keep in mind very clearly, right? Now, so PAV and IA, let it be IA or IL. I'm just taking this conductor line, so it will be IA only. Okay, fine. Now, next is your cos phase of AD, right? Similarly for phase B, BD and CD, right? So PV equals to V BD IV cos phase BD, cos C would be C D IC cos B and will be a CD. Is it okay? This will be the three equation what we'll get from this particular point, right? And we know that it is a resistive load, so it's obvious these parameter value would be 1, these parameter value would be 1. Okay, so ultimately what we will get as the answer, PA equals to VAD IA PB PC. Okay, this is for the resistive load whenever we are taking, right? So power, total power in this would be your PA plus PB plus PC. So it will be VAD IA plus VBD IB plus VCD IC, right? Is it okay? This is the solution what you got, the total power. Okay, yeah, fine. Okay, so this may be further reduced. Okay, if again there is a star condition, this may be further reduced that we have a unbalanced condition kind of thing where the magnitude of all phase values would be same. Okay, there is no difference in the phase values. Okay, phase voltage values. So that condition would arise that VAD would equal to B if magnitudes are same, right, of voltages. VCD equals to your VP, that is your phase voltage. Okay, so as these three are the phase voltage, so if the magnitude of all the phase voltage are same, so another equation what will be deriving from this particular equation is PT would equals to VP. Okay, VP sum of IA plus IB plus IC. Okay, now so let's see one if for this only for this particular thing. Okay, for this particular thing only I'm just telling. So if you have got any kind of question. Okay, uh, mm, question would be, assume the following condition for Y network. Okay, or Y circuit. Let us write Y circuit. Okay, Y circuit. Okay, assume the following condition for Y circuit and find the total power. Okay, so the conditions are uh, your IA IB and IC. IA, let's take as 7 in here. Let's take 11, let's take in here. Okay, this is your question. And what you are missing with your voltage. And voltage is given 480 3-phase and 50. Okay, this is your question. You have to find the total power. So tell me how you will be finding what data it is given in this. Okay, what things are being mentioned to you in this particular circuit, means in this particular question. We have 6 minutes left. We have to complete this in 6 minutes. Tell me what the things are given. Okay, that is your question, and let's write the solution. So what hint it is given in this? You're getting my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just unmute yourself and let's discuss about this. Okay, tell me first what the things are given in the question, what you can highlight up. Okay, that is more important in this, that what things are given.
Your is
Yeah, tell me. Yes, who was speaking? Sasi, you or Rasid?
Sir, I am not
yes, sir.
speaking.
Okay, Rasid, you na. Tell me, you both have unmuted yourself, so tell me.
Sir, given is IA, IB, and IC, sir, and sir, voltage.
Voltage. So what voltage it is?
So it's a phase voltage, sir.
Yeah, fine. Is it for phase voltage? Is it
Yes, sir.
480 3-phase and 50? It is your line voltages. Okay,
Okay, sir.
voltage across these two. Whenever you got this notification, just keep in mind. Okay, it will be voltage across these three.
Lines.
And whenever you are getting your 480, okay, this will not be your another way of understanding, will not get this much value as your phase voltage. Okay, phase voltage means one particular phase with one neutral, right?
Yes, sir.
Higher value would be of your line, and the lower value would be for your phase. So
Phase.
we have got VL value, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
another part is, this is also, so okay, I'm just going through Y network, so it is not mandatory to go through this, but in the question, if you get this, so you could easily write which equation you have to follow. Okay, for delta and for Y the equations are different. Fine, so these things you have to keep in mind. So first thing is you have to find VP. Your VP is VL by
Yes.
root
Root
3.
3.
Then
Yes,
it
sir.
will be 480 by root
Root
3.
3.
How much will be value? It will be around 200 something.
Sir, 277.12.
277.12. Okay,
Yes, sir.
you have got this. Now, what we have to find? We have to find P total. In P total, your VP is given and your IA,
IB and IC.
IC is given. Okay, so you can directly put this and you can get the answer. Okay, now, so other thing to look over this is your unbalanced circuit with only current is different but voltage is same for all, right?
Okay, sir.
This condition comes due to another factor why the currents are being changed, though you have same voltages in each phase and each line, though your this currents are different. Okay, these electrical student studies in power system and fault and why the voltage has changed. Okay, so this is one question. Now this has been done, let's go to the another part, that is your line parameters. Okay, it will be same for all. Okay, your PA equation, your PB equation, your PC equation. Okay, that was I'm just sorting it out. Okay, I'm just giving a small notifications, that is VA IA cos theta A BB, maybe instead of AD, okay, BD, I'm just writing A, B and C, right?
Mm.
Right, for all three different things, right? And we know our equation, VP equals to delta L minus 30 degree. Again, this will come into the picture whenever we are converting from phase to line. This will come in this picture, right? So your PA would equal to VA IA.
Cos
What will be cos?
cos phi.
Phi, right? Then right, this is okay.
Yes, sir.
As this value is